What's going on, fellow Platinum Trophy chasers? Today, we're going through my experience with getting the Platinum Trophy for Stellar Blade. This game is a total of 45 trophies with 3 gold, 12 silver, 29 bronze, and a Platinum Trophy. The trophy balance in this game is not good at all, and almost every trophy is missable, minus the story-related ones. But the gameplay is fantastic and definitely worth it. The story-related trophies account for 18 out of the 45 trophies, with 3 of them being different endings. You can make a cloud save to get 2 of the endings at the same time though on your 100% playthrough, but you do have to rebeat the game in New Game Plus to get the last ending, as you can't do any side content to get this ending. Plus there's also a trophy to beat New Game Plus. The good news is you can just sprint and beat it in roughly 5 hours the second time through, since you already have everything and you can just go from boss to boss. But get your collectible pants on though, because this game is a total of 1,003 collectibles scattered throughout 9 regions, with only a couple of the regions having an in-game map, so you're basically going in blind. All you have is your radar for the most part. I know what you're thinking, this is going to be a hard pass, and I don't blame you for thinking that, but you don't need to collect every one of them to get the platinum. There are a total of 12 platinum trophies, however, that are collectible related. These are all missable unfortunately, as there are 2 points of no return in this game. The game does warn you when you get to these points though, so make sure you have everything before you proceed. It is best to reference a guide just to make sure, because if you miss it, it's going to be a sad day and you're going to beat the game literally a third time. I'll go over the collectible trophies quick to help steer you in the right direction for making your decision on playing this game or not. 2 of them are for activating campsites, which is where you save and upgrade your character. The first is Camp Preparation, which is to activate your first camp. The second is Meticulous Explorer, which is to activate all 89 campsites. There technically is 91, but the ones in the Zion, which is a city in this game, don't count towards it for some reason. Then there's 1 trophy for defeating every type of enemy in the game, which you'll get if you are killing everything in your path on your 100% gameplay. But there are a total of 67 different enemies you need to defeat. Technically, this doesn't count as a collectible, but since you have to fill the database, I'm counting it as one. The next 4 are for collecting / upgrading your character. The first is Perfect Blood Edge, which is to fully upgrade your sword. You'll get this naturally when you're going through your 100% run, as you get a weapon core upgrade after each boss and mini boss you defeat. You can also speed this up by buying 2 off a merchant farther into the game, so this one isn't bad. The next 2 are Perfect Physical Enhancement, which is to max out your HP, and Perfect Beta Energy Enhancement, which is to max out your special attack bar. These 2 are acquired by running around the regions looking for fallen comrades and taking their core out. Sounds gruesome, but you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out here. You need to collect 18 out of the 20 body cores to max out your HP, and 18 out of the 19 beta cores to max out your special attack bar. Then we have Perfect Rechargeable Tumbler, and this is to max out your potion slot. This one is just like the cores, except you don't remove these from bodies. These are found in the open world, typically in little robots. You need to collect 15 out of the 18 to max this out, with 3 of them being purchasable at a merchant. The next 4 collectibles, you don't need to collect everything either, but a very large portion of them. The first is Box Hunter, which is to open 200 boxes. The boxes that count are the ones made of metal. The wooden boxes and crates do not count, and those things are everywhere. There are a total of 299 boxes, so you only need to collect 2/3 of them. The next is Nanosuit Collector. For this, you need to collect 30 different outfits for your character. There are a total of 40, and 5 of them come as a reward for doing tasks in the game that you have to do when you're going for the platinum, so you basically only have to really collect 25 of them, really. The next is Records Collector. For this, you need to collect 200 databank entries, which can be memory sticks, documents, or passcodes. There are a total of 321 of these, so you need a little less than 2/3 on this one. Then we have Lonely Fisherman, which is to catch 20 different types of fish. This game is a total of 25 different fish, and let me tell you, I almost had a mental breakdown fishing. I started fishing, and it was like the Button Masher 5000 and absolutely ridiculous. Don't almost break the controller like me though. Before you start, change the controls to accessibility mode, and this takes out the button mashing, and you can just press down the buttons and catch the fish every time. This will save you hours of aggravation and potentially a controller. The last collectible trophy is Can Collector, which is to collect all 49 soda cans. This one you do have to collect all of them, and definitely follow a guide to get these, as it makes it way easier since they don't show up on your radar very good, and some are hidden really good. The last 15 trophies are just doing random side quests and random things in the game, like perfect dodging 200 attacks and perfect parrying 300 attacks. There is 1 trophy though in New Game Plus to unlock all the skills. These skills cost 6 points each, so I'd recommend equipping all your perk slots with SP boosting items to get more experience every time you kill a boss. This makes it way easier and definitely guarantees you're going to get this before you get to the end of the game. Since you're going to go from boss to boss in New Game Plus, you definitely need the bonus experience. My overall experience for this platinum was great. I enjoyed getting this one. Yes, there were a few irritating moments like the fishing and worrying if I missed a camp, but other than that, it was great. The game wasn't extremely challenging, but the bosses still put up a good fight. In my opinion, this was perfect. I don't care for games where they go to the extreme and make them extremely hard and annoying. There are more collectibles than necessary, but since you don't need to collect them all for this plat, it wasn't crazy bad. This game took me a total of 48 hours of plat, which also is not bad at all for this type of game. And this has nothing to do with trophies, but this game definitely needs a sequel. I haven't played a game in a long time where I wish there was more content coming out to continue the story. This game is definitely going on my list of favorite games, and I highly recommend picking this game up. Even if you don't want to go for the platinum, the story, soundtrack, and scenery in this game is fantastic. Plus, it's an easy pickup and you can learn the mechanics very quickly. This game is not overcomplicated with crafting recipes and all that stuff. Everything is fairly straightforward and overall great game. Let me know in the comments if you platinum this game and what games you'd like to see in the future. Make sure you subscribe and join the chase so you don't miss any future videos. Until next time, remember, plat chasing isn't a hobby, it's a lifestyle.